It caught you. This is Qiana.
And I am the one and only Mr. Edmund.
Yes, and this is What's on Your Mind
What's on your
Wednesday.
mind? Thank y'all for joining us, Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, and helping us.
Redefine.
What is cool?
Because tomorrow,
It's the
new.
gangster, baby. Baby, baby.
Okay, it's What's on Your Mind Wednesday. What you got going on, sir?
Okay, what's on my mind Wednesday? Really, what's on my mind? I'm watching all this news.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of stuff going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, concern. It's a concern.
What's your biggest concern right now?
They just killed. They just say they reached the 10,000 death toll in the Israeli and Palestine fight.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 10,000 people in like a couple weeks that been unalived.
Unalive.
They unalived.
You kind of like Trump, people who ain't never died before it's dying.
No, but I'm just saying, when they unalive people.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I'm messing with. If y'all can't see, I'm messing with the microphone, and the microphone says, "No, leave me right here." I got a shot of coffee for those watching. Y'all remember the little cups that people used to be under the tree, and they used to have a little gin with the grapefruit juice. You don't remember that? The knock the head, the knot the head. So how's what's on your mind?
It's Wednesday. We were halfway there. Hump day.
We just getting over the hump.
We just got to the hump. Tomorrow we getting over the hump.
Okay.
So we've been celebrating birthdays.
Okay.
I feel like I've been celebrating birthdays. Good morning, Shayna.
All month.
Oh, and it's only the 8th of the month. Yesterday was Scamp birthday.
Okay, big shouts out to HB in the building, baby.
You know. You know. Can you pull your mic down just a little bit? Thank you, sir. Thank you. But yeah, so Scorpios, they coming in strong, swinging and panging. So,
okay, Scorpio.
Are you gonna do that You gonna do that the whole show?
I really like this mic.
No, are you?
So listen,
big ahead.
shots out to Yes Chef, Marcus Clark, the big work he's doing. He's doing the work around the food and the homeless. Healthy eating. So just big shots out to Marcus Clark. Homie from the hood, just gotta show him love. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what's on my mind.
Okay, so what is he doing? Like, explain.
He's chefing. He cooking. He has the Yes Chef program. Yes Chef Village, which is a 501c3.
Okay.
We might ask Mark to come down and check on.
Like, is he keep teaching kids how to cook, or he's like
he feeds the community, and so that's anybody. Yes Chef. He's a 501c3 feed. See what I'm saying? I'm turning you on to something.
Okay. Okay, and Marcus is also one of the co-founders of the 100 Men Walk.
Yes. I'm glad. Okay, then add on. Yes, the 100 Men Walk every year. 100 Black men. We march for positivity. It's a victory walk. It's a celebration. Yeah. So big shouts out to the whole 100 Victory Walk men.
Okay, you're so funny. So yes, it's Wednesday. It's coming. The weekend is almost here. It's a lot of events. We had a guest come in. And so Saturday you doing Permission to Heal.
You are okay.
Right, from 11 to 2. The tickets are like $15. So if you haven't gotten it, get the tickets.
Permission to Heal.
Yes, we talked about that. It's about permission to heal through any kind of grief process that we have. That could be a loss of a child, a mother, a sibling, or anybody. Just permission to heal, and what that looks like, because it looks different for everybody.
Yes. Big shots out to the Child's Park Neighborhood Association. This Saturday they combine efforts with the Tech Giants, and they will be doing the Tech Saturday from 1 to 4 at Child's Park. So bring out the family, bring a friend. The the Community Tech Day. It's a day to, enlighten community members on different aspects of technology. Everything from, the Oculus glasses to Chat GBT and, all that beautiful tech stuff.
Tech Day.
Tech
That's
Day,
where Roy
South
just
Park.
said. Tech Day.
Yes,
That's
it's
how
gonna.
it, that's how it came through for
Yes,
me.
it's gonna
Like
be
on the
big, man. It's gonna be big. Big shouts out to Royce, Welfare University. Big shouts out to Pinellas African Arts Disbar. P that. My bad if I got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all can go and find it at www.tbaff.com.
You had to pause. You had to think what it was for a second.
tbaff.com.
So that's what's going on. So we got Tech Day. We have Permission to Heal.
Yes.
I wish I had the schedule for the Afro
Futurism. I got it right here.
Okay, because there's also stuff going on with that this weekend.
Yes.
As well. So it's a lot of stuff still going on in the city. If you haven't had your coffee and you listening to us on the radio, stop by Urban Drinkery.
Yes.
Go ahead and get their coffee.
The best coffee in the Bay. Coffee and culture at Urban Drinkery.
Right, and they're every day except Sunday, from 7 to 12 o'clock. Get your coffee. Get your coffee fix. Okay, so I have Would You Rather.
Would you? Okay.
Did you get the schedule?
I'm still looking it up.
Okay, so everybody, would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your past self or your future self?
So why would I go back and talk to that knucklehead?
Because he was a knucklehead.
We might go forward. We gonna move forward.
Why are you moving forward?
Because I probably couldn't talk to myself.
Shana said he probably was finna say EBT.
That's what's on your mind right now?
No, when you was saying when you paused for to give the website out.
Oh. No, Shana. But yes, I would not go back and talk to my old self because I don't think he would listen. I would go to the future and speak to the wise young person that I become. What would you do? What would you rather?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's the scale of me that's going back and forth, right?
You wouldn't go back and talk to yourself. You wouldn't listen for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, give
you only got a minute. See what I'm saying? You only got a minute. So
you can squeeze a lot in that minute.
Who you will? We gotta get past that.
No, you don't gotta get past that. They're gonna recognize you because you're gonna look like yourself. So you going to the future. Dave says he's going to his past self.
Okay. Dave, you sure you gonna listen? See, think about that.
Yeah, you would. Like, I mean, at this point,
what is you gonna go tell yourself? Hey, man, bet 10 on 2. Like at the gas station. Can I get 10 on 2? I go tell your old self, hey man, put 10 on 2.
Oh, well, you know what? Past self, go listen on this date. Make sure that you pull these numbers.
Yes, there is.
Because this is the lottery.
It's called the mega money. It's coming.
It's coming. And
Stay close.
And give myself the past number so all of us got billions. Well, I got billions and then y'all got thousands because I'm not going to give y'all billions, but I give y'all some money.
Billions.
Some of my peeps. Not all my peeps because everybody don't deserve it.
No, you absolutely right. The Afrofuturism Festival coming up this Saturday, November 11th. Starts Community Tech Day at
Child's Park. We got right. So,
and that's amazing. They're gonna have digital wallets. They're gonna have they're gonna have the interactive digital experience with AI, 3D, and virtual reality, hands-on for the family and friends. So, and then the next day, also on Saturday, the Bridges exhibit will be shown at Studio 620. Oh, Friday. I'm sorry. This Friday. This is big. At the Carter G. Woodson, the Black Philanthropy Panel discussion. I think Harold gonna be on here too, and that's gonna be this Friday at the Woodson Museum of Florida.
Okay, so and then what's gonna happen on Sunday?
That's at 6:30 p.m. Black Philanthropy. Nothing on Sunday.
Okay, so that's the Afro futurism scheduled for the weekend.
No, Sunday the Bridges exhibit at Studio 620.
All right, there you go. You heard it here first, folks.
You heard it here first.
So back to the would you rather, since you're going to the future, what would you tell your future self?
No, it's not that I would tell my future self something. I would
have to.
No, I would go and tell him to tell me what's going on. Turn left at the light or make a right. Which way to go at the fork of the road, son? I don't know why.
I already said what I would tell my past self.
What you would tell him?
I already told him.
Keep your nose clean.
No, that's not. Oh my God.
Keep your nose clean. Hey, like who is you? Hey, what if your past self get flipped and start talking all that mess? Talking from the neck, now your neck be moving.
No.
Ooh, I swear we got some news for y'all coming up. Okay.
Go ahead, Jabbar.
Okay, in the news, we already was talking about the tragic loss of life that's going on right now inside the Gaza Strip. It is a ground offensive. They said they reached the infamous 10,000 lives lost mark. So that's infamous. Also, major breaking news. Donald Trump has been on the witness stand. And I think him and the judge got into it yesterday. Got into their little back and forth. Trump kind of hard headed. And then the judge kind of like, no, not in my courtroom. And then he's telling the Trump lawyer, hey, can you get your client? So it's bad if if the judge tells your lawyer, can you control your client? It's not looking good.
I don't know. So I watch the news when it comes to Trump. Like I just watch the news anyway, right? And all this is doing is building his fan base and his supporters even more. Like I'm listening to people, they're talking about DeSantis and they're talking about the other guy that's running, but they were like, they like them, but they don't really like them. Trump is their guy. They feel like this is all trumped up charges. They waited 3 years to do this so that he wouldn't run for president again.
And he running still.
And they just feel like this is trying to deter him from being the president. So they feel like this is trumped up charges.
What? Pun intended. Pun intended.
You know what I mean? And so I mean, honestly, we watch how this play out. And the thing is if Trump is not sentenced to prison or convicted in anything, it's gonna feed into their narrative.
Do you think, conviction or not, that he will be president of the United States?
I think he has a chance.
The way they say the polls is, and I don't know, because they're saying all these polls are coming back in support of Trump, and he actually is dominating the news cycle, right? When you say, I went to YouTube, I'm watching YouTube news, and I went to YouTube, all I seen was Trump face. I say, boy, when you say winning.
Yeah, I mean, so he's everywhere. Honestly, his team. So you got to think he's also an entertainer more than anything else, right?
Yeah.
And so with him, making sure his face is everywhere, and he's banned from certain places, but he's still everywhere.
I think they have come off all the bans.
You think they came off all the bans?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It's just kind of, we'll watch it. It's going to be a heck of an election. I'm surprised that like we haven't started already. Like I haven't seen anything yet. Have you?
On the trial?
For the presidency, as far as like the Democrat side getting ready to.
I think the Democrat side is Joe Biden.
No, I'm saying I haven't seen anything. Like I haven't gotten any phone calls, no knocks on my doors, nothing to start to.
As of yet, no, I haven't.
And so this is the thing: is they're already behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? And I don't want them to sleep on just because they're thinking, Trump is going to be wiped away, because I don't see that happening.
I think I think that the America conservative arm of politics is going to ask for a second chance. They're going to ask to, how they say, when people get in trouble and then you want to give them a second chance, they're going to appeal to the American public to give Trump a second chance. And so they're gonna test the theory.
Let's see, because Qiana said y'all got to remember this is controlled media. We see what they want us to see. But this is true. But I mean,
do they want us to see Trump? Yes. Answer the question. Yes, they do.
You say yes, they do. Well, the polls say he's winning. And then I feel like how this feels right now, this election coming up. I feel like our governor's race, when DeSantis and Charlie Crist ran, like I'm not seeing anything, and I'm like, where are you? Like, where's your camps? Because I've seen it. Like me and you both do politics, right? And I can always tell when they're geared up to do something great, because my phone ringing, your phone ringing. I know other people's phone is ringing. I don't know anybody. My people are calling me, what jobs?
Yes.
They're calling me, what are jobs? What are jobs? And it's crazy because by this time I will have jobs for everybody.
I definitely feel that this next presidential election is going to be the most important election in our lifetime. Every election is. So if you're not registered, you need to get registered. If you haven't gotten your mail-in ballot stuff situated, because
I think so
it's
too.
on like Donkey Kong.
And I think the forefront, one of the forefronts is gonna be about the women's rights.
It is going to be women's rights. It's going to be the energy, right? The bills, the housing, and I think on top of that is going to be what we think. I think the black community vote is going to be so important because
the black vote is always important. That's why they come and come to us, knock on our doors, and that it's just, are we going to stand together and like get some stuff done? Like, are we going to require something from the person we put in office? That's the whole, you know what I mean?
What would we require from the Biden administration? And then what would we require from a Trump administration? Is there either or is it only one?
I mean, we have to have so this ain't a conversation we can get into 3 minutes, because
okay.
We got 3 minutes.
Oh, let's do the conversation. This is a conversation for the guests.
No, I'm just saying, just think about it. Like, what is it? Reparations? Because we talk about that. Is that talk about like our? It's so many things, but we got to have something.
Some people don't want their reparations. I say, everybody who don't want it, put your money in the pile and give it to me. You don't want it?
I mean, people want it, but in different ways.
No, some people don't want it at all. There's people on record say, I do not support reparations. They made Obama go on record and say it before he ran for president, because they didn't want him giving the black people reparations. So, we're finna go on a break. I want y'all to take time to tag a friend. This is 99 Jams Care Festivator New Morning Show, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We are on the 99.1 Dial FM.
And this is community radio. So we're asking, go ahead and support it, right? The way that you support this show is stars. One of the ways. Because there's many ways that you can support, but the stars.
Many, many ways.
So if you've never received the stars before from Facebook, go and ask the Facebook. Well, Facebook will automatically give you 200 for free, and then you give them to us, right? The stars are 1 cent a piece. But like any great deal, the more you buy, the cheaper they are. We do have a guest coming in at the top of the hour, so be waiting for that. Tag a friend, tell a friend. Let them know that we have a power-filled hour coming up for you after the 8 o'clock hour. Stay tuned.
Advance has triggered a new exodus of civilians. We will look at the humanitarian situation on the ground.
Also, Hezbollah, the powerful Shia Islamist militant group in Lebanon, tells the BBC there is a real risk of a wider war in the Middle East.
In the United States, the people of Ohio have voted to protect abortion rights in the state constitution. We will look at the significance of this vote.
And in the sports news, we'll speak to the Rugby World Cup final referee about his retirement, social media abuse that he and his family have faced. That's all coming up after a bulletin of the latest world news.
Hello, I'm Neil Nunes with the BBC.
To returning citizens, we were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio, got 99 jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies and politics. Enjoyed it, so we started doing it on Sundays as like a podcast with, at the time, Janet Michelle. She was our co-host, and she, filled that role until she moved. And then we had Carla Bristol, Carla B. She came in for a season. And then Reno was behind the scenes. He was always present because we did organizing together, so he'd come and hang out. And then the things that he was saying off camera was like, man, we might as well just have you on the show.
The negative thoughts that you is thinking about right now, or any particular subject, y'all, just flip it.
Turn problems into opportunities.
Problems are opportunities, man. Big shots out to Charles Soprano, man.
Real deal, man.
We on the jump board together right now.
Just being around people and clearly always talking, I just felt like at least learn something, so as you see that you're not going to shut up, you can have substance to your conversation and not just be labeled somebody who just love to talk.
Really being informative, looking to give the information that isn't readily available in our community.
Multiple meteorologists can look at the same data and come up with a different forecast.
And so now you take those models, take that data and say, okay, based upon all of that,
absolutely,
you might be in between here and there, and that's my know what I'm saying speech.
Most recently, after Carla B, transitioned out and went to do other things as well, Qiana, we invited Qiana.
I've been working with the guys for a while outside of this, and they called me to interview. And when I came in to interview that Sunday, after the show, they was like, hey, you need to be a part of the show. And I was like, okay.
I look at it almost like a band and the instruments, but it's just the instrument that we're using is our voices.
My voice is already kind of squeaky. I know my voice can get squeakier.
You have to have your radio voice on. And have that vocal control.
I talk lower when I need to calm it down. And when I'm very passionate about it, I slow it down. And because I want you to understand what I'm saying. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. So if you keep it secrets, just know that she can too.
Okay, hey, see, that's why Qiana, that's why you need it on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. You feel? So you gonna even things out. You know what I'm saying? I was just joking. You know what I'm saying? It was joking.
We just understand power. And in terms of people's attention, because it costs, people's attention costs. That's why it's called pay attention.
We want to present local information right up there with, the trending topics.
One thing that's a common denominator with all of us is that we're all passionate about our people.
For me, what you take from me is that I'm real and I'm passionate about the growth of our people.
The overall goal, I would say, is to have a more informed community around electoral politics, around health, around equity.
It's about the mission of connecting the dots and closing the gaps, inspiring people to see what's possible, and trying to be an example. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing sometimes, but you do the best that you can with what you have, and you pray that others will be inspired to join in.
For more info, visit cdatcenter.org/Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
United Nations in this. Never in any war were shelters hit.
Around 1,100 people have left the Gaza Strip since the Rafah crossing with Egypt was briefly opened. Evacuations have been suspended since Saturday, but Egyptian, U.S., and Qatari officials said they hope they would resume later today. Meanwhile, reports emerged Friday that Israel was not allowing citizens of Brazil and Ireland to leave the war-torn enclave as retaliation for their government's criticism of Israel and calls for a ceasefire. This is an 11-year-old American-Palestinian girl, Farah Saluha, who was forced to leave her father behind in Gaza as she traveled to Egypt with her mother and siblings.
I'm very sad because I love all my friends, especially in school, because I was always happy with them, and I miss being happy instead of just worrying about my safety all the time. The start of the war was very hard because I was sick and we had to sleep. I couldn't sleep in my room. But then they told me to get out of Gaza, and I didn't want to leave Gaza. So I had to go to Rafah and sleep in different places, and we kept on moving, and I didn't want this. There was no electricity and no internet and no water.
Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Najib Mikati said,
Hello, I'm Gabe Ortiz, and this is WEDU Arts Plus. Based out of St. Pete, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is a morning radio show about hip-hop life and urban culture. Meet the hosts who inform and empower their listeners.
I'm Jabbar Edmond. I go by Mr. Edmond. My role, I'm a host and I'm co-founder.
My name is Brother John Muhammad, Your Brother John, YourBrotherJohn.com. And my role on the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is host or co-host.
I just go by Qiana. Sometimes you may hear the guys call me Q. I may say Q just depending on my personality that day. And I'm the female of the crew. I think I keep balance when you look at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. So that's my role.
And I'm Bruce Moore Jr. A lot of people do know Bruce Moore Jr., obviously being born and raised here and going to school here, but there's many more people that know Reno.
St. Pete is small, and so the good things and bad things that come with a small city, everybody knowing each other, of course, would be one of the pluses.
My neighbors were not only just my neighbors, they became my family.
Trying to put that back now, like really getting back to a place where we know our neighbors and we look out for each other. It was a St. Pete that existed, south of Central, and then there was another St. Pete that existed north of Central and downtown. It was a struggle then, and I think it's still, somewhat a struggle for black people in the city of St. Pete.
Even with every step of progress we make, it's still a struggle to, implement that progress.
Did y'all hear about the weed college, the first cannabis college in
Orlando?
Talk to him, Sean Soprano.
Yeah, I've been looking at it.
This is serious, y'all.
Over a year ago.
If you got the charges, go and get the degrees, King. You got years of experience, man. It ain't like you come into a classroom with no data.
Elon Musk said that a drug dealer knows how to manage and run a business better.
I can't believe that.
The real facts, man.
I'm all about education. But what I'm saying is that we carry this industry on our backs.
The way we started the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, Jabbar approached me about what could we do, how can we do something together, and then an opportunity to promote Amendment 4. Amendment 4 is the, voting rights restoration to returning citizens. We were able to negotiate a deal where we got like 30 minutes on the radio, got 99 jams to talk about, Amendment 4 and other local, policies.
As they occupied the offices of Democratic senators, demanding the lawmakers back an immediate Gaza ceasefire. The senators included Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and Ed Markey. In Rhode Island, the Providence City Council has passed a resolution calling for a ceasefire and for the Biden administration to send humanitarian aid to Gaza. This came just days after City Councilor Miguel Sanchez was fired from his job at the Rhode Island governor's office for speaking out against the Israeli assault in Gaza. Meanwhile, New York Times Magazine's award-winning writer Jasmine Hughes resigned after signing an open letter condemning Israel's genocide in Gaza. The move constituted a violation of newsroom policy. New York Times contributor Jamie Lauren Kalis, who describes himself as a religiously observant Jew, also left the New York Times after signing on to the letter. In California, dozens of protesters demanding a ceasefire in Gaza gathered at the port of Oakland Friday, blocking the departure of a U.S. military supply vessel. Organizers say the ship was holding weapons bound for Israel.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back. Just like that, we are back.
We back.
This is Qiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And this is the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. And we are brought to you by the New Image Project, better known as
See Dad.
And we are
defining what's
cool because
smart is the new
gangster.
Baby. We got a call coming in. Caller
coming in.
Caller, what's
right at the top of the 8th hour, at 10 o'clock after the hour, right?
Caller, what is your question? Who are you?
What's on your mind? It's what's on your mind on Wednesday. Caller, introduce yourself.
No, it's I'm KL3. I got some number, I came in to just call, but I thought it was going to be some interview or something like that.
What's your name?
KL3 from Melbourne. I don't know.
And where are you from, KL3?
Virginia, Newport News, Virginia.
Oh, so you calling all from Newport News.
Okay.
Tell the people a little bit about KL3.
Shoot, like I said, Newport News, Virginia, I make music.
Okay.
Make beats.
Okay.
I've been doing it for a long time, since about 13, 14 years old.
Okay. So
I'm just trying to make it out here.
Oh, so are you coming to Florida anytime soon?
Yeah, I might come out there one of these days. You never know.
All right. That's what's up.
You have a new project coming out?
Yeah, I just dropped last Halloween.
Oh, okay. So this Halloween, and what song was it?
What'd you say?
What was the name of the song? Because you say you just dropped something this Halloween. What's the name?
Oh yeah, I dropped the whole tape, second quarter.
Okay.
On Halloween.
Okay, and so how can people get this album? Like where?
It's everywhere. All streaming platforms, everywhere. Where you can get music is there.
What's the name of the album?
Second quarter.
The second quarter. All right.
Yes, sir.
And so, are you seeing good numbers on it? Like, how your fan base is? Like, what's the what are you hearing?
It's been the best numbers I've seen since I've been doing music so far. So it's I feel like it's reaching the ears pretty well.
Oh, okay. Now, is there any artist that you would like to work with?
Plenty artists. Shoot. I can't even name any off top. I definitely want to work with Bootsy, like that,
All right, and then so like for people, because I need to go listen to the album. I see my co-host over here. You can't see it. He's actually looking it up. What should we expect from the album?
The beats are more aggressive. The up tempo is, like I dropped it on Halloween, so it sounds a little bit scarier, But I think it's one of my best projects so far.
Okay, and then so you're a rapper, right? I'm assuming you're a rapper.
Yeah, rapper, producer.
Okay, good stuff.
So, like, are you doing drill music? Are you making music for the ladies? Like, is it club bangers? Like, tell me, like, get me hyped so I know when I put do I need to be in? Like, am I going to speed off from the police? I'm not telling you.
Nah, for real.
How you coming?
I'm gonna be in my feelings.
Yeah. I'm with you sound more like you running from the police, like you said. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to be driving while you listening to it. You might, your foot might get heavy on that gas.
Yeah, pull over.
You got that fire. You know when you in your zone, you like, oh, you don't even realize.
Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Thank you so much for calling in, man. We love it.
Of course.
Yes, and we look forward from hearing from you more. And so again, if the people are looking for you, can you give them your social media outlets? And again, where can they find your music and the name of the album?
All right, so my social media, everything is pretty much KVNGLEON, King Leon. But and then like I said, all my music is on all streaming platforms, like Apple, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your music at, YouTube, all that. So.
All right. I want to say thank you for calling. I'd love to do a longer interview with you, so we'll connect again. Thank you for calling. Yeah,
I appreciate y'all
this morning. All right.
Yes.
All right, you too.
Yes, all artists, local, national, call, give us contact, get with Q, call in, because we want to talk about your music. You can be a rapper, singer, you can be jazz, blues, whatever your method of putting your music out. Connect with the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We'll give you a shout out. We'll give you a spot. You got to get with Q because it's real in the field.
And look, this is what we're doing. So
what we doing.
We had Beanie Man on.
We had Beanie Man. Listen, I told somebody we had Beanie Man on. They didn't believe me, dog. They like, you sure it wasn't Bucci Bunton? I said, no, it was Beanie Man.
It was Beanie Man.
The multi-platinum.
Yeah.
Grammy Award winning.
So just think, the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club is doing big things
That's
here.
Real.
We want to go ahead and put a platform for all our artists, all our local entrepreneurs. Real. Not even local, because usually this caller call from Virginia.
That's right, the VA.
Chimed in from Jamaica. We got people in
worldwide. This is not a game.
Right. So this is the big Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
I like that. Yeah. Big Tampa Bay Breakfast Club.
Yeah. So when you talk about Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, put some respect on our
name.
And so we have a guest in.
Yes, very special guest.
Introduce yourself. Tell people who you are.
Hello. My name is Latora Bowles, and I am the executive director of the Deuces Live.
Wait, hold on. The Deuces Live. Big shots out. If y'all don't know, 22nd, the Deuces Main Street, and it is the Black Business Corridor as we know it.
Yes. And I think I wanted your job.
We were just talking about.
We can switch.
Hey, listen, we were just talking about that. How many people so it was a long way. A lot of people don't know. Beatrice stepped down from the Deuces to go to digital inclusion. Big shot at the V. We just did some major work.
Hey, best friend.
And so when V stepped off, it left a void. It left a void. The board members, the community members, people looking, wondering what was next, who was gonna be the new leadership at the Deuces, and then you pulled it off. You came through with it.
Here I am.
Hey. So how do you like it so far?
I love it. It's never a dull moment. Just being in the community is what I love. So helping the community. So just everything about the role has been great so far.
Okay.
I have had great support. I still have great support. Everyone is in my corner, and I feel like that's what it takes. It takes a village.
Yep.
I can't do this by myself.
Yep.
It really takes a village, and so I do have that support. So I'm loving every moment of it.
Okay.
Yep.
So what's going on at the Deuces? Because I'm at the Deuces quite often.
Yes.
People are not.
Listen, we be able to do. I was just left the Deuces last night, and I was there the night before. Big shots out to Urban Drinkery. Big shots out to the Catalyst. The Black Excellence Heavies. Lorraine's. Oh, how can I forget Lorraine's Fish and Grits? But yes.
You have Amina's up the street.
Yes. The Carter G. Woodson.
Yes. We have the Well.
Yes. The Well for Life. Yes. All on that corridor. The corridor is coming alive.
So honestly, you can get a little bit of everywhere. You can go to the Wells, get your mental together.
Yes.
And then if it wasn't quite everything you needed, you could go right to Urban Drinkery, get you a drink, go to Sid's over there,
Yeah,
get you some oxtail.
Get some curry goat.
And if you ain't feeling oxtail, go to Heavy's Lorraine. Get some there. Like it's a little bit of everything.
Get some neck bones.
I mean, it's a great vibe on 22nd.
Yes.
And what I do like about it is that it's like a grown and sexy vibe.
Yes.
Like it's kind of like a 25 and up crowd there. I'm not saying nobody else ain't
Everybody welcome. Everybody welcome.
But typically you see like a 25 and up crowd there. Even at the Catalyst and Urban Draker, you can really see like you can sit down, chill.
Yes.
Do some hookah.
Black excellence.
I do a lot of business at Urban Drakery.
Yes.
Like you can go sit down, have some meetings. Like
coffee.
The coffee meetings.
Yes, coffee and culture. Yes, I love it. I love it. So
go ahead, talk
if
about
you I was just gonna say, tell us more about the Deuces.
So yeah, like I'm calling this coming in with a fresh pair of eyes. It's kind of like the rebirth of the Deuces.
Okay.
You know, we have been on that corridor so many times in our life. We have seen so many changes, good and bad. So right now we're just going to continue to move forward and make sure that we are succeeding in the direction the community want us to succeed in. So we do have a lot of things coming down the pipe as far as projects, but I know I definitely want to talk about, we have some events coming up this month and we want the community to come out and support these events. You know, it takes, like I said, it takes a village. So the more people come out, the more you can start to see and be a part of the change. We want to hear you guys.
Okay. So what's coming up?
So we have every 22nd of the month, we do a Kids on the Deuces birthday party. So all the kids in the community come out, you have some cake, we give out some little gifts and balloons and candy and just play games and have fun. It's right at the Deuces Corner Park on the corner across from Deuces.
Yes.
So that's every 22nd of the month.
And it's free.
It's free.
Okay.
Everything I'm saying is free.
So this is for the community.
Free to the community, for the community. Community birthday every month on the Deuces on what day?
The 22nd.
On the 22nd. And then what else we got?
So then we also have our first Saturdays, which is from 10 to 12. It's the breakfast literacy for the community. It's free. Come on out, and that's from and that's every first Saturday
at the park.
Absolutely. And then this month, for Thanksgiving, we normally do every third Tuesday. We'll do dinner.
That was the first one I went to. I came to at the Catalyst and the food truck that's right there behind Advantage Village. Big shouts out to Toriano Park.
Shout out to Toriano. Also, shout out to Just One Taste of St. Louis.
Just One Taste. Yeah, they is good. That's St. Louis. Yeah, the Arch.
So they always come out every third Tuesday of the month. But this month, we're going to do a Thanksgiving special. So the first 300 meals are free, and it's going to be Thanksgiving-related food, like you make chicken, yams, peach cobbler, all that good stuff. Please come out. It starts at 4. It's from 4 to 6. Like I said, first 100 meals are free. And that's every third Tuesday we do this. Shout out to... We have Centertown Community All-Stars, Miss Shawandra Bell. She is also doing a Christmas shopping donation drop-off from November 13th to December 7th. So just collecting toiletries and gifts from the community. It's going to all be at the corner park. You just come and bring stuff so we can start our holidays on the Deuces. So that's kind of for this month. But the top 3 I named, those are always reoccurring every month. So please come out and support.
Okay. Whoa. That's a lot y'all got going on the Deuces, at the Deuces Corner.
Yes.
And so what you got planned for the future? Like if you had your magic wand and you can wave it, what would your dream scenario be for the Deuces?
I would have more workspaces over here, additional businesses over here, some affordable housing over here, bringing the community back together like how it used to be. That camaraderie and it's like when you're walking down Deuces now, you still have great businesses, but it's not as lively.
I get what you're saying. Bring it, revitalize it.
So when you
So
when you said this, boom, 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 I'm thinking, would you be like I Dream a Genie or Tinkerbell? Because I'm Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
I'm Tinkerbell. I want to like
yes.
So
all the right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I'll put on the outfit too. Here we go.
Hey, I can see it.
I've been called Tinkerbell, so I'm like, I'm Tinkerbell over here too. So
there you go.
Look, magic on the Deuces,
can you
y'all.
be our Peter Pan?
Yes, I will be. I can fly. I ain't gonna get old. We can do this. We can do this for real.
But you know what? I think your dreams and your vision is coming true.
Yes.
You can see even with the Brave Boys, that's part of the reason why they stepped away from their
Revitalize it?
No, because remember they wanted to focus on affordable housing.
Yes.
Oh wow!
That's why they stepped away from the restaurant.
Big shouts out to the Brave Boys.
They were saying that doing the focus on the restaurant, they wanted to shift it and now try to make more affordable housing on some of the land that they own. Yep. And so you saying affordable housing, there's a lot of rental space over there.
Absolutely.
So I mean, honestly, if you're trying to be in the in crowd, get there before you're late.
No, for real.
No,
for real.
I mean,
absolutely, you're definitely correct at that. And
okay, what time is the birthday on the Deuces for the kids?
From 4 to 6.
4 to 6. You are right, because somebody said that. Now I'm squinting, y'all, because I need glasses.
You can't see?
No, I really.
I'm gonna go through the thing.
Every time I'm looking up here, I need glasses. I say this all the time.
And so,
and I have glasses too.
And for those that don't know, explain your role on the Deuces. You get what I'm saying? For the people who don't know.
So it's more like a kind of like a neighborhood association, like
me
as that head person, kind of overseeing the entire corridor, which is like from 5th Avenue South all the way to Tangerine. So that whole strip, and it actually can extend a little bit further to 2nd Avenue South.
Okay.
Just whatever events are happening, just making sure that we are going across the rules and following the guidelines of ordinance, correct, and just building that strip up.
Anybody mad at you? Will you be like, nah, we can't do it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I feel like it might come.
Have you told somebody that they can't do it yet?
Every business that's on the corridor has been great.
They've been great.
They already.
Okay, so Shawty, we already been talking about you. Okay, but we're gonna throw it back out there because she's like, "Hey, my peeps too," right? From Urban Drinkery. We said to 12, but she has coffee into 2.
Oh, yeah.
So she extended her hours. So from 7 to 2, come by and get coffee.
And amazing African Black-owned coffee maker.
Absolutely.
This coffee.
Shout out, Chandra.
You can get some pastries there.
Yes.
A warm cinnamon bun there.
Yep. The Hog Batch Coffee. These is Black brothers who put together a coffee company. Their business is off of Central, but they are working with Sandra to keep that flavor, the African flavor in there. And so if you haven't, go on the Deuces today. Get you a cup of coffee from Urban Drinkery. Go to the Deuces. Go to the Catalyst. Go to Heavies. Support and patronize the businesses because that is our Black Wall Street.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So get your piece of the pie if you can.
Absolutely. For sure. Yes. And I also definitely want to give another shout out. We also have a community garden, a food forest that's coming to the Deuces right next to Urban
Drinkery. The old parking lot.
Took our parking lot. We can't park there.
So we need parking spaces. We need parking spaces on the Deuces. We need the park to be named after the Brave Boys or somebody excellence in our Black community. It don't need to be the park on the Deuces. No. Come on, let's tighten up, y'all. It need to be somebody name up there from the Black community. Message
received.
Thank you, Peter Pan.
You actually, thank you. And so, okay, we already talked about what the future look like. We talked about what the role is. So if you could, what would be some of your dream partnerships? Like if you could, work with who and whatever, who would you want to work with?
Good morning, Mama Blue. Good morning, Norman. I'm just seeing the people. Good morning, Aaron. Go ahead.
Norman, board member. Hey.
Yeah, Norman active.
Norman all over here right now.
Yes.
It got to be you. Every day.
Love my support.
You got your boy, boo. You got your boy support. That's big. You gotta have it.
You gotta have your core people that follow you.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Love it. Honestly, I want to start with who's around the Deuces. So, we have got Campbell Park, and I want to start in there and start building those collaborations because even though we are a few streets apart, it feels like we are.
Yes, I heard that though.
Huge
Yeah, it's like a roller point. You're right though.
I
Yeah.
want to start around the area, and that way we can expand a little bit further in the community. But definitely, I want to get to my neighbors.
Yep.
Got Jordan Park over there.
Yes. Big shouts out to Miss Gloria Campbell.
Yeah.
She been holding it down like an anchor. She's been holding it down. I just gotta mention her name because she lived over there, but she work over here. And to be honest, she has been an anchor to our community of so many businesses. She has really helped so much happen, and that's where your office at. It's inside of the Gloria. What is Gloria office name?
Advantage.
Advantage Village.
Advantage, yes.
Yeah, Advantage Academy and Advantage Village.
And Advantage Insurance.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that.
She does insurance.
Yeah. I did know that. Yes, I did know that. Yes, because when Open the Road, man, she was doing the Navigators.
Is the one who owns that building.
Yes.
Right.
Black Excellence.
And so most people don't know that is because she's so quiet. Like
Black
you
Excellence.
sit in the corner, you don't really know. You really don't know. So where the well is, just paint a picture. So where the well is at, where Advantage Village is at, and where the insurance is at. And there's been a couple of different businesses.
Yep.
Also, I know, and I don't know if it's still it's still like that. If you need spaces, a lot of times she'll rent out, like she was renting out small spaces for you to operate your business in if you need a storefront. And I'm gonna tell you,
like an incubator.
So I'm gonna tell you, businesses, entrepreneurs who get their LLCs. Usually you register for your home address. When you're trying to get grants and all this other stuff, they want to see a storefront, office. So this may
with
be
a landline.
Right. So this may be a good opportunity for you to go and sit and talk to some of those businesses like Gloria right there on there and see if you could pay for a virtual office there. This is
Good
something
stuff,
because a lot of times I know I have a virtual office, and I'm glad you said that. I might change mine. I'd rather get my money over here than over there.
That's right though. Intentional.
No, intentionally. Like, and then because when you're getting grants, and I know this is just kind of because it's what's on your mind Wednesday.
Go ahead.
So when you're trying to get grants and all this, they want to see a physical address where it's a storefront, not your home address. And so if you're applying for grants and getting denied, and you don't know why, a lot of times that is why, or one of the reasons.
Yes.
Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. And since we're on Deuces Live, use it as you should.
Absolutely.
Right? It's a lot of great opportunities there. You don't just have to party there. It's a lot of businesses that happen. And what I love about the Deuces, absolutely love about the Deuces, is that we're changing the narrative again on what Black people look like in our city. Because you have, and there's nothing wrong with 16th Street, right? Because people like that. But it's
that's Crenshaw. We love it.
But I mean, it's a whole nother atmosphere. Just a few.
Oh, I hear that though. I hear that.
You know what I mean? Absolutely. And not saying that. So when you look at our Blackness, it's so many different aspects of it, and so you don't have to put us in this box because we're not. So if you want to be out there on Crenshaw, go to Crenshaw. But if you want something else, come to the Deuces.
Yes.
I like that a lot.
Yes, grown and sexy.
Yes, coming together. And on one of the another thing, like far as helping businesses grow on the Deuces, because I know that's going to be one of the things, like you say, you want to do. How about like the what is it? The college campuses, and because SPC is right down the road.
Absolutely.
And I know they be having different programs and.
Go ahead.
Yep, SPC does have a ton of resources, and that's another collaboration I'm trying to do as well, so we can join forces. What I've noticed is everyone along the corridor, I want us to come together more. I don't care if we have to have our own block party. For
seriously, that's why I like the Tuesday event.
Yes, we need to have our community so we can have our resources. So when the community comes to us, we already know where to go and who to engage and so forth.
Can you tell me, you have Jordan Park Gym there. Do you know anything what's going on there?
It's been empty for years.
For years, since Toriano. They took it from Toriano.
They took it? It was a tape. You can't take. They took it.
He didn't want to give it up.
I know. I was helping trying to spread the word about it. I know. I was just being extra. Big shouts out to Toriano. They was doing the night basketball for the kids.
Okay, so everybody hopping in. So Yachty Debbie, Debbie Yachty, because it's backwards on here. We already was talking about the
Afrofuturism Festival.
Right, we got it. November 3rd through the 19th. Tell the people, keep them. All the events are free. Make sure that you register. Yes. They're kicking off this Friday at the Carter G. Wilson.
Yes, the Carter G. Wilson is going to be the philanthropy, black philanthropy. Y'all don't understand. Philanthropy is a big word. That means money, grants, the foundations, all these groups giving them money. They're going to be talking about that bag, man. If you're into the nonprofit stuff and you want to learn more, if you're not really into it and you want to learn more, they're going to have a panel. Harold Bryant going to be on there. Carl Lavender, big shots out to Carl for the new job. Yes, Carl Lavender gonna be on that. A few other people. So yes, please. Afrofuturism Festival is gonna be 3 weekends. This is gonna be weekend number 2, and it's starting off Friday at the Carter G. Wilson African American History Museum of Florida.
Yep, and then
you gotta say Florida. You gotta put that Florida on there because they earned that. That's like a doctor's badge.
Yes.
You gotta call the doctor a doctor.
But did you know Saturday it's gonna be at Child's Park for the
Yes,
Tech Day?
the Community Tech Day at Child's Park.
Then from there in the evening they're gonna be at Studio
620. Yep, the Bridges. Yep.
And then on Sunday, where did you say they're gonna be?
Studio 620, the Bridges.
Oh, the Bridges. Okay, but there's somewhere else on Saturday evening too.
No, it's all 620.
It's all 620. Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
Big shouts out to Studio 620.
Now, Jab, I don't know what he said. Ink2biz.com. I guess that is
Ink2biz. Yep, the business. Yep.
That is for a virtual office as well.
Business solutions.
Yeah. Okay. Just thought I'll throw that out there for y'all. So, okay. So back to the deuces. Look. Everybody on their phones trying to find information.
The deuces live. And I love it. I had a question. It was around the philanthropy that is happening on the Deuces. Is still on the corridor, and y'all just had the Lit Festival. At the Woods
that was amazing.
It was.
We got the Collard Green Festival coming there.
Oh yeah, you finna be popping, locking.
I'm ready. That's why I'm trying to get my beauty rest now.
Yeah, because it's finna be up. Yeah, for real.
I mean, if y'all listen, get ready for the Collard Green Festival this year. It's gonna be so lit.
It's been getting bigger and bigger.
It is. Jerish Martin. If y'all don't know, this is my company.
Yep.
We're now over the whole entertainment.
Man, get back and slam the front door.
Yes,
you better slam the front door.
Now. Face of all the entertainment.
They don't know the productions you be behind. They don't know.
Y'all ever been to a Jerry production?
Yeah. For real. For real.
And I mean, honestly, we really got some good artists coming in. So yeah, be ready. And
that's what's up.
Some different stuff. Like we're definitely about to
pump
yes, absolutely.
I love what the city is doing right now. Like how you was like, people want to be on 16th Street. People want to come on the Deuces. It's places for people to hang out. Got people on 31 Grand. You got people everywhere. I love what the city is doing right now. Yes. It ain't just Martin Luther King Day. Right. You know what I'm saying? After Martin Luther King Day, you got this after this after this. And so I really love what's going on right now in the city because it's popping.
And speaking of that, we're trying to get make Juneteenth on the Deuces.
Yes.
We're trying to do a Mardi Gras on the Deuces.
Okay.
Bring different.
Have y'all ever been to Mardi Gras?
Yeah.
I have.
I
love it. I love it. I don't think they're ready for it, but
yeah, I don't think they're
ready. Yeah, like what's the name of that little street? Bayou or whatever the name of that little canal. Bourbon Street.
Yes.
They ain't ready.
Yeah.
I'm
just glad you don't have the high rises.
They think they ready. No, I heard some plans to have some second story stuff going on the Deuces. So now.
Working on that zoning, yes.
Yes, I heard. It's really big things going on the Deuces. It's exciting to see, and it's us doing it. Big shout out to the whole community, everybody. But it's very important for us to be involved and us to bring it back because, like I say, we're Black Wall Street.
Yeah, it really is. So I mean, honestly, if you haven't been to the Deuces, I don't know where you've been.
Under a rock.
Right.
Where you been?
No, I really don't know where you've been because there's a lot of
It's so much going on. Yeah, you're right, though.
First Friday, I do He Say, She Say.
Yes.
And I want everybody to come out on December, the last first Friday of the year.
Ooh, that's gonna be big.
Right. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna who I'm gonna have as a co-host. And I'm looking for the people to actually give me tell me what y'all want to see on this He Say, She Say. Would y'all like a panel?
To talk about what?
Whatever. If usually most of He Say, She Say
is relationship advice, yeah.
But we talk about everything. So
Yeah.
we don't put this in a box. You know what I mean? I do He Say, She Say because I believe in healthy relationships.
Yeah, and you having the healthy sex bags, we call them the night bags.
I have the overnight.
Overnight bags with HIV tests in them.
Right.
Condoms.
Yeah.
Prophylactic glasses for splash down.
All the stuff.
That's what.
No, you never know what you're going to get in the overnight bag because we're here, just like the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We're trying to redefine what's cool.
Yes, that's right.
And a healthy sex life is important.
Absolutely.
Protection.
This is the healthy part of it, right?
Did y'all see that sign when you coming on the interstate that say warning syphilis? Y'all ain't see that sign? No, it's a sign.
No.
Yes. Right now, listen, that says warning syphilis alert.
So I want to tell you, I haven't seen it, but what I do have. So listen.
I'm gonna take a picture of it.
No, take a picture and bring it on Friday. Let's see. No, but always, if you're looking for HIV tests, I do have them. I have them on hand.
Yes.
Every day of my life.
Privately in your house. That's what I like about it. And
so when I have them on hand, right? Honestly,
it's fine, yeah.
I don't need any information from you really, but like 3 questions I ask: your age range, your zip code, and have you been tested before? Other than that, it's 100% anonymous.
Yep,
You take
free.
the test, right? You take the test home
in the privacy of your own home.
It
blew
15
me. It's
to
a little
20
box
minutes to take your test. You can take it from me if you want to give it to your young adults and talk about how to protect yourself. We have these out here, and that's something that started on the Deuces for me. You know what I mean?
Yep, Bird Cares. Big shouts out to the Bird Cares.
And so we're giving them out, and you can get it come out there. Listen, I have them on me all the time, and so if you need to test yourself every month, every 3 months, if you want to do it, if you're actively out here, get these tests. Find out your status.
You ain't the only one active. Just know that. So we in an active environment. So make sure if you getting active that you have one of these take home bags, overnight bags, as Qiana calls it, with all you need to be safe and healthy.
Right. I love it. And this happens on the Deuces. Well, a little bit
on the Deuces,
but I give these out every first Friday.
On the Deuces,
So all stuff that's going on there, and I can think about Urban Drinkery always have different stuff.
Yes.
Different activities.
The funk ship landed.
Yeah. On Sunday.
Hey, big shouts out to the brothers, man. They put that thing together. The ship landed.
Yep. Saint Puff and Paint is coming back this month.
Yes.
That is karaoke with a twist. You get to paint, smoke your hookah. Whatever else. And then you do karaoke.
That's
great
good.
vibe.
Yeah.
That'll be back this month. Let me think what else.
On the Deuces. We talking about the corridor. We got the new executive director. Right? We got the new executive director. And if y'all got any questions, comments, put it into the section right there on Facebook, and we'll read the comments, questions, anything you got. Because we're at an important moment in our community. We're gonna do Ask Qiana.
We can.
I got one.
Okay, well, you got one. And before we do Quisuela and Dally event, support the youth. November 16th it is?
Yes.
No, 18th.
November 18th, 2023 at Enoch Davis Center. It will be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Sponsor youth. You can sponsor youth right now for a $25 donation. This is the Economic Youth Convention, November 18th, 2023 at the Enoch Davis Center. This is big because economics and knowing what to do with your money is sometimes just as important as getting the money. You get what I'm saying? Getting the money is one thing.
No. knowing what to do with the money is important.
It's more than what?
No, it's more important than getting the money, because if you get the money and don't know what to do with it, you
You're
don't
done.
have no money.
You're done.
You're done. It went on one hand to the other, and then you can't prosper and get the things that you want if you don't know what to do with it.
I disagree.
But before you get the money, you need to know what to do with the money so you can keep the money.
Listen,
okay.
Big shouts out to the Real Youth Alliance. The Economic Youth Convention is coming November 18th at 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at the Enoch Davis Center.
The Great American Teaching too is.
Yes, a lot of people I've been seeing. Ain't no teacher called me. Don't worry, I don't want to come anyway. You and them kids, y'all keep y'all distance. Like it's COVID again. No, big shouts out.
John Hopkins, yes, shout out to
we did John Hopkins.
We did John Hopkins. That's why I'm just talking mess. I'm just talking, y'all, because we done did John Hopkins. I've done Melrose. I've done a lot of schools.
I've done a lot of Great American
for the teachings.
Yes.
I didn't get a call this year though, so I do mean that.
I think I got your call. I'll be there.
Hey, y'all got the wrong phone number.
Yes.
Try again. But yes, big shouts out to everybody that's going to a class, that's talking to some kids, because it's important. Giving the kids like that view, that vision, of Black excellence is so important.
They are our future.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Dr. Brittany.
The B, what's happening? Big shouts out to the Urban League Young Professionals. Had to put that in.
Please post your contact information. I do see that Norman did tell you could go to the website, deuceslive.org. Is that how they come into? That's how they contact you.
Yep.
So go
see
to
all our events on the Deuces.
Okay.
Everything.
Deuceslive.org.
Yes.
There you go.
You see a big old picture of me. I'm here.
Deuceslive.org. Go to the deuceslive.org. Questions, comments for the new executive director.
And Damien going to talk to the kids next week. Damien.
Listen, that boy, listen. And don't tell that joke you told last night about the bicycle that y'all traded bicycles. Listen.
And Damien has a good show a show that's coming up at Improv.
Yes. I do plan to go out to the Improv and support the homie, because not often do you have comedians that get their game up to the point where they're at an improv or a major stage or a venue like that. So big shouts out to Damon Davis Comedy. Y'all definitely support him. He's doing it from the grassroots. Big shouts out to him and his wife for all their support for the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club and more.
Yes.
All right. Now listen, you don't have to leave, because you said we got like 15 more minutes.
Okay.
We have the Ask Qiana segment. So
relationship advice, love, and more.
And more. You can talk about community. It's sponsored by
the One Community Grocery Co-op. One Community Grocery Co-op is the St. Petersburg Grocery Co-op. If y'all please support the St. Peter One Community Grocery Co-op.
If you're looking for healthy options and better options,
One Community Grocery Co-op. Yes. Okay. Dear Qiana, their significant other, X, is facing eviction and has asked for financial help, and the partner feels compelled to provide the assistance. Does this situation upset the relationship, or do you understand their decision? So they get the ex getting evicted. It's all love. It's all love. You heard the new Usher song. We ain't good, but we still good. It's like I love the new Usher song. I do. That's that phone. I swear that's why I brought it up. Hey, 21.
We probably won't be together, but
21.
My jam.
But okay. So what do you think?
So to be honest, it's situational.
You said this, yeah.
So I'm gonna say this. This is situational. If this is your ex with your kids, right?
They did say kids, so don't infer.
No, I can say, well, I can infer, because again, they left it open. They
left it open.
They didn't
specific, yeah.
They wasn't. So I mean, it's situational, right? Honestly. So again, if this is somebody that you have kids with, or you have helped raise their kids, and this is gonna put kids out, I say you should do something. You can do something.
So if the eviction help don't work, can they come move in with us?
No, they cannot. Actually, I mean, but there's some people. I'm not one of them people that's really insecure about past relationships.
Okay.
Let me tell you that is because I feel like you moved on for a reason, and I also feel like I'm always the queen of my castle.
Preach.
And so, if you're coming to talk to me, then you are letting me know this has to be a conversation between us. Like this has to be done with us. A consent with us, not you by yourself, because now you're not by yourself, right? So, but I will say, if this is just a single person, ask your mama.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like, there's other sources out there.
Ask your mama.
I'm just, I mean, there's some things that, because sometimes people know what you have, and you can be a crutch to them, you know what I mean? And you don't want to be that crutch to them.
Unless you want to be the crutch to them.
No, but I mean, but because there are people in my life that, I mean, that if I loved you once, I 9 times out of 10, I still love you. I don't have anybody in my life that I have burnt bridges with, that if I saw them in need of help, that I wouldn't help. And this ain't like I'm trying to get back with you. I set real clear boundaries, is that this is over. But there still could be a friendship. Everything doesn't have to be, guns blazing and we hate each other. I burnt all our pictures. I never want to see you again type of end of a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so healthy relationship, when something's over.
Like kind of like the Usher song. We ain't good, but we still
good.
You
can walk away with it and to be okay. And if I have the resources and my partner has the resources to help somebody else out, because the only difference is that it's an ex. That's what stop people from saying, "Oh, why are you helping your ex?" But if this was a friend that they did not sleep with, and they came to you and say, "Hey, Tina needed help. This is my best friend," you would be comfortable. You'd be like, "Okay, yeah."
No.
If this was some people will be.
Because Tina gonna come back, and now we the emergency assistance aid line.
No, because you can say yes once, and there's power in the word no. You don't
especially when you're talking about paying your bills.
You know what I mean?
We're gonna exercise the power the first time.
But when you help somebody out, you need to have clear
payback rules. You got to pay back
on what it looks like,
right?
And then
I know how you sign a contract like Am Scott.
Oh.
You know how you go to Am Scott.
It's about 50 pages, ain't it?
I know how you sign a contract like Am Scott. I need that, man. I need that back.
But I stand for the two people in a relationship define
the relationship. Yeah.
And some people in relationships don't want their exes,
correct,
their partners communicating with their exes at all. You know what I mean?
That's an ask Qiana for Friday.
I'm just saying,
can you still talk to your ex without catching feelings? They be on the phone all times of night. So she under the cover talking to him.
No, I think
with a head under the cover.
So since you said that, then that's not a healthy boundary.
That's hilarious. Hilarious. I'm just being hilarious. Okay, go ahead, talk about it.
No, I'm just.
But yeah, that's not right.
That's not right.
That's not right. Don't you be doing that.
If your partner is uncomfortable, if you would be uncomfortable with your partner doing it, then you shouldn't do it.
That's emotional intelligence. So that's what I was gonna say, and I'm glad you ripped it right back around. Like when I listened to that Usher song, that is a song about emotional intelligence, being able to separate and be apart and still wish the best for the person you apart from. That's emotional intelligence. Knowing that ain't the toxic song, that ain't the revenge song, that ain't the bust the windows out song. It's the hey, we ain't good, but we good, and
right,
I'm good, and we good.
And that's listen, if we make normal healthy relationships, because we have been taught toxicity to its finest.
Yep.
We've told that like it ain't real love unless you're struggling, unless you going through something,
unless you fighting for it.
Right. And you know what? You don't love me unless you cussing me out, busting the window, and doing all this other stuff. I mean, but that's what we've been taught.
We're gonna opt out. We're gonna opt out of that package.
But we're saying that now.
That's no. That's the commitment.
I'm just
we're
saying,
opting out of the
right.
That's a stage, and I think some people get caught in that particular stage of the toxic love affair. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody get a little taste of it, and we're gonna move on healthily with emotional intelligence. Because see, I done went to the well before, and I learned that emotional intelligence and being using your head.
No, you really do. And so, y'all know here at the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club, we are an advocate for therapy.
We big advocates.
And so because I realize, and this is a Qiana thing, we have doctors on here so they can co-sign or not and tell me if I'm wrong, is that usually when you talk about emotional intelligence, people lash out because they can't articulate.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Hear that, yeah.
And so they can't articulate how they really feel. So then it comes in the form of anger.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And lash out. And it's because they can't control their emotions. They want to control you. That makes sense. You know, so when you look at life, when people cannot articulate how they're feeling and they can't control and then they want to control the next best thing, the person that they feel the most important to them, because they don't want to lose them, but then their actions will force them
to be lost.
But this is why I say you need to sit down and talk to somebody and get the tools so that you can know how to articulate or be able to express yourself in a healthy manner.
Great.
So back to the ex Qiana is that it's a conversation that you need to have with your partner. So the good thing is that they started out with the conversation. They didn't do it behind their partner's back. And so
would you pay somebody bills behind your partner's back?
Yes, people do.
That's big.
People do because again,
a whole eviction note, that means you behind. And then it's this month too, so
but they might not have to pay the whole eviction. Right. You know what I mean? Like they may be like $1,000 short. They may be $500 short. They're facing this eviction. They didn't say that they needed all of it. They just needed to.
Well, if it's $500, you ain't got to tell me. Anything over $1,000, we need to talk. $500, I
believe that.
That's your business. I don't even want to be all in there. Y'all ain't, that's y'all business. But now, once we get into the thousands, there do need to be a conversation.
No, so I think when you're helping people out, like when you're doing that, this is me, especially an ex.
I need to know.
And let me tell you why. It's because you don't, even though some people are good-hearted people, there are other people who are not. And nobody should be able to come and tell me something about you that I don't already know. Especially if you are assisting them. Don't have me out here and then somebody come over here and be
playing
like,
in my face.
You think he yours, but your man done paid all my bills. And then I'm like, no, you know what I mean? I'm looking crazy in the face. I'm be like, no, boo, I pay bills. He asked me. Let me tell you. So don't think.
No, boo.
Right. No, boo. That came from us, not him. So you only got it because I said yes.
I authorized that.
Right.
I cleared that.
You know what I mean? Don't let nobody have the one up on me.
Right.
You know
I hear that. That's respect. Yeah.
Now, my mama, she asked for $5. I might not tell you because it ain't none of your business what I'm doing with
There you go. Right.
Until you done pay a couple $1,000, you still paying mama bills. I don't know, mama need to work something out because this ain't working.
No, but I do think that big purchases, like in relationships, when you're combined, that y'all should have a number that if it goes over here, that
it's a group conversation. This adulting. This is real adulting. This ain't for that. This ain't for them little kids. This is real adulting. Once we get a certain number, anything over, we got to have a conversation.
Especially if it's coming out of our joint account.
Yeah, I just don't want to see no hole in the account. I don't care where it's coming from. I don't want to see no hole in the account.
But if it's your money, if it's your money, because you know people have their own.
It's our money. This is no. This new world stuff. See, this that new world stuff. It's ours.
You have an account that's ours. I have an account that's just mine. You have an account that's.
But they all ours. They just got your name on it.
Don't you come to mine because if I want to, no, come to my account because we have the joint account together to make sure that everything runs smoothly. But like if I have my account, if I want to do something nice for you, I don't want you to know what it is. It comes out of my separate account by myself.
I hear that.
Like I tell my husband, what's mine is mine. What's his is mine. And whatever we acquire together is mine.
Hey, that's about right. That sounds about right.
But yeah, I mean, so I like it's situational. Back to the Ask Qiana. It just all depends on the situation. If they asked before, you know what I mean? Is this a pattern? So there's a lot of stuff that comes, and if you have their kids and they about to be evicted, the kids can come with us. Especially if we already have, you know what I mean? They already come and visit. They could just stay with us till you get on your feet. Because I ain't getting evicted.
No, it'll make better financial sense to keep the house stable. That's what I was gonna say. You know, especially if a child in the house, keep the house stable. You don't want to try to, you know what I'm saying, kind of just like how they do it. You don't want the house to be unstable, and so let's do what we can to stabilize the house. And then if we can't do that, we got to explore some other options.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah. And I mean, honestly, like if I'm helping you, then you have to take my advice. And so
you got to do what I say.
Stipulations after that.
I told you go ahead that L Scott.
But I do think that it takes a lot for people to.
You can't tell me what to do because you gave me money. Don't you see? That's why I ain't all these strings attached.
Don't ask for my money.
You're gonna be sitting in the dog. I ain't worried about it. I got candles.
Don't ask for my money then. Okay, so we got like 1 minute. We have like 1 minute left.
Final thoughts.
30 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you guys so much for having me. Check out the Deuces. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. We're going to be here Friday. Tune in or tap out.
Yes, be the change you want to see or be. Write down those 5 things that made you smile, giggle, make you feel good, appreciate life. We gave you a lot of stuff.
Change
make sure that you tap in. I will be at Permission to Heal speaking.
Yes, Permission to Heal this Saturday.
So show up.
Permission to Heal. See,
because Sister Hughes.
Lose Your Shoes with Sister Hughes
is next. And so yes, this has been the Tampa Bay Breakfast Club. I'm Qiana.
I am the one and only Mr. Edmond.
And we are out.
99 Gems. The Berg.